Alright, here we are, 2 classes under, boys. We're doing this. What was I on? I don't even know what I was on. I'm always on something. Anyways, let's just keep going. Literally every racer in this race is a Bugatti, and every other cop is also a Bugatti. So this is gonna be fun trying to keep up with them. I debated on whether or not I should use the Shelby because Herder or Mustang, but I use that car way too much in a lot of my videos. So we're giving the Gallardo some much needed attention, and we're holding our own in second place, and we're about to overtake into first. Probably the best part was this track choice, because this track absolutely helps me a lot, because it's not really a top speed oriented track, so we got this. Like, I noticed the Lamborghini, what's it called, Murcielago SV, I've been able to complete every single hypercar event with that car. Whoa, oh, it was his corpse, crap. I was trying to take him down, because usually when they're crashed like that, but he was already crashed, and then I hit him. That is so BS. The dude was like flying and everything. Hit your own spike strip blocks. Look at you, buddy. You didn't get the memo. You're like in the shortcut, clipping through into the shortcut. Okay, now if auto driving could just aim me into the shortcut. Okay, it almost did it. I hate that. I hate that. I made a whole video about it. I'm trying to figure out when I can use my 1 turbo. We have a lot of weapons in our whoa, they go. I don't think I hit that, but you know what? Fine, okay? That surprised me. That's the first time I've seen a helicopter go on a shortcut. I don't know what that guy was doing, but he was driving backwards, so that's great. Oh, look at you. You were on a roll today. I feel like this helicopter is actually laying down a lot of strips. Most of the times when you have races like this, if you make it to the tunnels just in time, they don't do anything. God, it feels so sluggish as a supercar. It's been so long since I've raced with a car that isn't an exotic or hypercar. You really know the speed difference between those classes. Like, oh my, look at just this Bugatti's behind me. He's making up distance like nothing right now because we're moving to somewhat of a straightaway. I don't care, okay? I don't freaking, they need to make it where when you play maps again, they don't freaking show stupid cutscenes. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'm pretty pissed off, actually. Yeah, just carve a path for me. Yeah, go into the shortcut. I dare you. I dare you. Try to evade. Oh, it's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna. The EMP is like, not gonna lie, one of the worst weapons in the whole game. How did that not? Okay, we're gonna at least win first. As to whether or not. Get out of my way! Holy crap! There you go. Then I'm gonna wreck your stupid cumlord ass. God damn. We still have some. Whoa, that was like the only time I appreciated auto driving. I usually can never drift with a turbo worth my life, but auto driving did all the drifting for me. You know what? It gives. Auto driving takes some, but it gives some too, boys. Here we are. I haven't got a perfect turbo because of that. We're gonna drop this. We absolutely did not beat our previous time. Understandable, because I used an actual hypercar to get that time. Let's see how much we are off the pace. I think I could have beat it though. 4 minutes 35 seconds. That's a very well. We now know that you can win a hypercar race using 2 classes under. Shall we go 3? Just kidding. Let's not do that. Let's use a car that I don't really use much. You know what? I'm feeling. Whoa. Whoa, look at all these colors. This is I didn't know the mod did this. I'm pretty sure this is a mod thing. Wow. Bright lime green, purple, plum okay. This is a good blue. I like that. So this is an exotic race. We are 1 class under this time instead of 2 classes under. And that's because this is a long AF race. But I just want to, you know what? Like the name of the race implies, just some foot to the floor. We're having some good old time. Look at all these Lambos I'm about to destroy. This has got to be one of my favorite Mercedes ever, and that's a lot coming from someone like me, because it has a proper aggressive feel to it. It's not just the wideness to it, it's really every detail about it. The only thing that I hate about this car is the fact that it's atrociously expensive. Like I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna race. Just know that this Mercedes, it's cool. I guess the main reason I don't like them is just looks. Like, I said I would stop talking about it, but I really can't. Like, they just don't, they never really struck me as good looking cars, and that absolutely is just personal preference, I imagine. But this one, I like it. I really like the look of it. I also like the look of the SLR McLaren, but I don't really consider that a Mercedes. Like, not a full-blown Mercedes at least. It's a little half-breed. Alright, these Lambos they're honestly faster than the Bugatti's. That or this car is slower than the Superleggera. The Superleggera, I think, is probably one of the better supercars, honestly. This car is not a bad supercar. I would say this Black Series is okay-ish. I would say there's a lot of other supercars that are probably worse. You want to know what the best one is? Freaking the Mustang, obviously. I think it's funny how this game puts the Mustang as a supercar. I mean, I know it's the Shelby Super Snake, but like, it still just sounds funny having it have the fact that it's terminology. I didn't take the shortcut, did I? You know what? We're taking the long scenic route. I did this on purpose. Calculated, boys. Oh, that shortcut would have absolutely put me ahead of the pack. Oh, that's like the one that you want to take. Like, if you didn't take that shortcut in online races, you may as well just back out of the lobby. That's how bad it was. And it was like so perfect to also like hide in if it was a nighttime race. Because whenever I did interceptor races, I would always turn off my headlights and just go to some like really small corner on the beach. And I would just never get found, and I feel so bad that that's how I won like 90% of my interceptor challenges online. Freaking, oh, okay, you ate. He's just flipping around. Oh, what a great crash. You just get yourself in a big mess like that, and you're already back. Like, holy crap! I appreciate the commitment, but Jesus Christ, man. See you later, nerd. I'm actually gonna be pro MLG legit, going through the actual shortcut, biatch. Alright, we're back in this now. We are now finally in the top 3 again. I really wish the spoiler on this car was black. That'd be very nice. Or just in general to have black accents. I'm obsessed with black accents. I talk about that like every other 3 videos on this channel. My Mustang, there's a reason why my car in real life has black accents. Like, I just like that. I like the black contrast of really any color scheme. Except with black, because then it's not contrast anymore. Then I prefer white accents, if that was the case. Maybe red. Red's not really something I'm too big of an accent on. The only time I like red is when it's red, white, and black, like the Nismo color trim. Nismos are pretty cars, they really are. And I love the color trims on them. It's just a shame that they're really freaking expensive. It's both of them, the Nismo 370Z and the Nismo GTR. For how much they cost, you can buy bone stock GTR, tune it for way cheaper and get more performance, or bone stock 370Z, and again, just what I mean, base model I should say, but you know what I mean, like, I'm in first place, by the way. I just realized that. That's how you win in life. Just start complaining about stuff. This is a lot. Oh, okay, don't be surprising me like that. Uphill oncoming is probably the worst idea you can do in this game, because you'd have no idea what's coming up ahead, but I need that nitrous, baby. I forgot how like peaceful races are, and by that I mean I forgot how absolute batshit boring they are, because really without the cops this game does not shine, which it's understandable considering that it's literally called Hot Pursuit, but also because like the crash cameras, I love those with my entire existence, and the fact that in regular races you don't have to deal with the auto driving that comes from those cutscenes is like a blessing. Anytime I don't have to see auto driving, I feel so in control and at peace. Yeah, look how nice and peaceful this is up front. We're actually we have a nice gap forming. Good old 3 seconds roughly ahead. We're gonna keep on boosting. Did I say this car was pretty? Of course I did. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like my Need for Speed videos, like I've played this game so much, Hot Pursuit specifically, that it's like a podcast style video at this point, because I hardly talk about the game I'm actually playing. But the main thing I wouldn't own this car in real life is I have a really stupid motto where if I own a car in real life, first off, I'm not the type of guy to ever want a collection, period. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, if I had a collection and could just buy any cars I'd want, I'd buy, like, you know, 100 of them. Like, even if I had the room to, like, have 100 cars, I still wouldn't buy 100 cars. And that's just because I love falling in love with a select few cars. Honestly, my whole life, I may only own 2 cars at a time. That's probably it. And one of my main reasons for that is I really want to have time to drive a car. Like, if you have 100 cars, it starts to become stressful to the point that, like, if you don't drive some of them, their batteries will die, and you have to, like, micromanage all this bullshit. But, like, when you just have 2, you can drive both of them, like, as much as you want, whenever you want. And part of that means, though, that the car has to be reliable. But it's understandable given what it is. Truth is, like, no supercar really is going to be reliable, which part of the reason is why, like, I love my Mustang so much, because it's fast enough, but still livable enough. And if I really had to buy a supercar, probably an Acura NSX. I really don't care about the whole getting underneath the 4-second barrier anymore. Like, God, that's like one of the things. Whoa, you and me are way ahead of the pack, aren't we? We only got 1 mile left. All right, so I gotta beat you down. All right, don't crash into those cars. And in my rearview mirror, I just see him absolutely get destroyed by the traffic cars. But what I was saying was, oh, this is gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh, look at that thick boy, made it through. We won first. But to me, what I like about my Mustang is, as modded the way she is, she goes around 4 to 4.2 seconds here to 60. And that's like more than enough for what I need, because if you go any faster on public roads, you're just getting a ticket faster. Like someday, if I ever had the opportunity to build a track car, absolutely I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna buy something that goes like sub 3 seconds even. Like I might build my own SLC and just destroy. But for a fun road car that you can actually use to the fullest limits and have it be part of your life, that's the conclusion. I buy cars that I want to be part of my actual life, not just to be like collectors or sit around. So like that's the main reason. Even if I did have the money, I probably wouldn't buy a bunch of supercars. Check out my other videos that I made on this game if you're new to this channel, because they're good. I may sound burned out now, but trust me, I did love Hot Pursuit for everything that it was. Until then though, see you guys next time. Blade Angel out.